Here's a brief travel guide for Italy. Italy is a beautiful country in southern Europe that is known for its stunning architecture, delicious cuisine, and rich history. From the canals of Venice to the ancient ruins of Rome, there is something for everyone in Italy. When to visit? The best time to visit Italy is during the spring, April to May, and fall, September to October, when the weather is mild and the crowds are thinner. Top cities to visit. 1. Rome, known for its ancient ruins and historic landmarks, including the Colosseum and the Vatican. 2. Florence, famous for its Renaissance art and architecture, such as the Uffizi Gallery and the Duomo. 3. Venice, a unique city built on water, with canals and bridges connecting its picturesque streets and squares. 4. Milan, a fashion capital with world-class shopping and iconic landmarks like the Duomo and the La Scala Opera House. 5. Naples, a vibrant city located in southern Italy with delicious food and a rich history, including nearby Pompeii. Must-see attractions. 1. The Colosseum in Rome, an iconic ancient amphitheater that hosted gladiator fights and other events. 2. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, a famous bell tower in Pisa that leans to one side. 3. The Vatican in Rome, home to some of the world's most famous artwork, including Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling. 4. The canals of Venice, take a gondola ride or wander the narrow streets and bridges that make up this unique city. 5. The Amalfi Coast, a stunning stretch of coastline in southern Italy with colorful towns and clear blue water. Food and drink. Italian cuisine is world-renowned, with dishes like pizza, pasta, and gelato among its most famous exports. In addition to these classics, be sure to try local specialties like risotto, seafood dishes along the coast, and wines from the Chianti region in Tuscany. Transportation. Italy has an extensive train network that connects major cities, making it easy to get around the country. Driving can be challenging due to narrow streets and heavy traffic in some cities. For shorter distances, consider using public transportation, walking or renting a bike. Culture and language. Italian culture is rich in history, art, and music. English is widely spoken in major cities and tourist areas, but it's always helpful to know a few basic Italian phrases. Safety. Italy is generally a safe country, but tourists should be aware of pickpocketing and scams in crowded areas. It's also important to be aware of your surroundings and take precautions to keep your valuables safe. I hope you find this guide helpful in planning your trip to Italy. Accommodation. There are plenty of accommodation options in Italy, ranging from budget-friendly hostels to luxury hotels. It's important to book your accommodation in advance, especially during peak travel season, to ensure availability and get the best rates. Currency and money matters. Italy uses the euro, EUR, as its currency. Credit cards are widely accepted, but it's always a good idea to have some cash on hand, especially for smaller purchases and in more rural areas. Etiquette. Italians are generally friendly and hospitable people, but it's important to be respectful of local customs and etiquette. Dress modestly when visiting churches and other religious sites, and avoid making loud noises or causing disturbances in public areas. Tipping. Tipping is not always expected in Italy, but it's common to leave a small amount for good service at restaurants, cafes, and bars. In general, a tip of 10% is sufficient. Visa requirements. Citizens of the United States, Canada, Australia, and most European countries do not need a visa to visit Italy for stays of up to 90 days. However, it's always a good idea to check the latest entry requirements before traveling. In conclusion, Italy is a beautiful and diverse country with a lot to offer visitors. From the historic landmarks of Rome to the art and fashion of Milan, there is something for everyone in Italy. Just remember to